Welcome to the Wanderer 360 channel. Today we are looking at a small green suitcase. This is actually a stove, not really used for backpacking, it's a car camping stove. It is the Coleman unleaded or dual fuel camp stove 424. Comes in a big sturdy case, as you can see. Clip opens, lid comes up and has these two arms that come out and immediately get caught, and our windshields that can be adjusted, so they clip into the sides here. As you can see, it's got two burners, a main one here and a secondary one here. The grill lifts up to pull out the tank. As I say, this is unleaded petrol or gas in the States. Goes into there, comes out there, and we'll explain what this dark burnt tube is. First of all, you need to actually put some air into it. So you need to undo this, rotate it a bit, pull it out with your finger on the little hole, just push it. This is already pressurized, but about 50 times, and then screw it up. The tube goes through here and sits in there and clips to the holes. So it's pressurized petrol, and it's not as easy to light as a gas stove. It's a little bit fiddly, so we'll give it a shot. This main knob is the main regulator, regulates the pressure and flow of fuel to the whole system. This secondary knob here is allegedly used for lighting. I keep it in the down position the whole time. So it's pressurized. To turn it on, you just turn it on until you hear some gas, and then light it a bit. You don't want to have it too burny at the start, because you need to actually heat up the petrol in the tube. There we are. So the tube going across the burner will actually vaporize the petrol. So it works on petrol vapors, works very efficiently once it gets up to temperature. But you do need to wait for it to get up to temperature a little bit smoky when it starts. So these stoves are ancient. I've had this one for about 15 years. I think they're about 50 or 60 years old, the design, but they're brilliant for car camping and expeditions. If you want to drive across Africa, this is the stove you use. You can always get unleaded petrol. You're not going to get gas canisters. You're not going to get fancy fuels. Unleaded just works. So wait for it to start a bit smoky, then we can start turning it up a little bit. No, still not quite got up to temperature. The other beauty thing about this is it's all field serviceable. All the parts can be taken apart with very simple tools and cleaned and put back together. People have had these from the 60s that are working fine. So let's try and turn it up, and we should get to a fierce flame. It's now burning off the carbon and will go blue in a second. These can take large pots. These side wings are adjustable, so it can take rather large pots. I've had 12-inch frying pans on these with no problems at all. Takes a while to settle down. We also have, one of the beauties about this is a second burner over here, which is actually awkwardly regulated. I'm going to turn the stove around a bit by this knob here. So you turn it on, and now you can't see, but we have two burners going rather well. This one, ouch, that's rather hot, and this one has now settled down and gone blue. So if you're looking for an expedition stove to go in a Land Rover across Africa, this is the stove you have. It's simple, it works, and it's bomb-proof. People have been using these for 50 years, the same ones. You can take them all apart, give them a quick clean. Allegedly, they're good at high altitude. Now, I have to say, I've never used it at altitude, but it's unleaded petrol, it's gas. They do work well at altitude. So we'll have a quick look at the main parts. We have the fuel tank, the burner, twiddly knob that doesn't seem to do anything, the pump, main burner, and the second burner with the regulator out to the side here. So one thing you do need to be a bit careful of is the second burner will always dictate a little bit how much the first burner goes. So you can't have this one on high and this one on low, but you can have that on low and that on high, or both on high. To turn it off, very simple, turn the knob off, and after a while it should just go out and all is peaceful. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. For small channels like mine, it's really important to try and get as many subscribers as possible. Just makes me feel good. Doesn't actually do anything to the channel, but it makes me feel good. Thank you.